Shetima, some of us will lead a campaign opposing Tinubu's government if he deviates from the right path. During an interview with Saturday Vanguard, Alhaji Shetima, the national president of the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, expressed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu's actions and demeanor since assuming office have brought about noticeable changes unlike the previous 8 years. Shetima emphasized that what Tinubu requires at present is the backing and support of the citizens. According to Shetima, Tinubu's performance thus far has been commendable, particularly in his decision to suspend the Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin and the chairman of the EFCC, Abdul Rashid Bawa. Shetima expressed his desire for Tinubu to maintain this course, ensuring that no one escapes accountability. He further stated that presently in the nation there is a noticeable reduction in agitations, and I anticipate that. Let's not be deceived. And I think Nigerians should be smart not to always be agitated. I think, we need to be organized, and it's not every time, because that's what they expect from people. They expect you to be angry and lash out, and of course that will be used against you very badly. So my message to them is also, the AYCF is not to underestimate the people and their reactions, and be a bit more observant than just expecting and looking for grand gestures and behaviors that would seek to, start a protest or agitation. Come on. That's just, it doesn't make sense, and it means you're not as observant as you think you are. Well, he is advising Tinubu to take advantage of the fact that there has been a noticeable reduction in agitations, and he should persist in making the correct decisions. However, if he deviates from the right path, some of us will spearhead a campaign. Deviates from the right path, then the question is, what is the right path? Well, he believes that Tinubu requires everyone's support, and he should be provided with the necessary backing to ensure that he does what is right. But that's the thing, when does the AYCF lead a campaign against the government, or what grounds do they have to do that? Because that just is like, excuse me, since when? I don't think I've recognized the AYCF in major protests and agitations. I've never really seen, because all I know the AYCF for is just talking. Oh, giving advice. You should have done this as a nation. You should have done that as a nation. And I'm like, come on. Bunch of sycophants. Did you not hear the same thing when Buhari was campaigning in 2015? This man is talking nonsense. How many times did you protest against Buhari and his government? Now you know how to protest. It won't work. If anybody protests, especially the northerners, they go collect woto. You see, the thing is, now it's the wrong time for. Why should you be agitated? Right? Of course, people may not like the outcome of the election, but it's not for you to now raise an agitation. What will that do if you're really trying to fix the situation? You see, the point is, when the North will be needed, or when they were needed to agitate and support the people and obviously build the numbers, they all did not turn up. They all did not take it as seriously. The staff at this point looked like they were begging the North to take their lives seriously, because especially when it comes to insecurity, you'd expect that the North that is facing, the bad, very, very bad side of it would be so agitated and angry to fight for their rights and do the best that they can. But that is not the case. The areas recommended him at the removal of Emefiele and Bawa, but because you are living a comfortable life, you did not talk about the poverty ravaging the country. Exactly. And I think sometimes, the impression, I really don't like it. And we have this impression for a lot of governors and people in power. We just assume that for someone to be so aggressive and very direct, it means they're doing something good. Because it's like the impression of aggression, and, you go into office, you have an I don't care attitude, very, very, the way Tinubu is dismissing and, removing people from positions, putting the positions that he wants people in. Just that activeness, that aggression is just seen to be an example of what a leader is meant to be. And you could not be more wrong if you have that assumption, because that aggression, and especially with Wike, or for example Shomole, when he was governor of Edo State, when you demolish buildings, you walk into a place aggressively, you command. It's all about show, 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 show. And we're tired of that. We want persona, a genuine one, but we also want, results. We want substantial results. We want credit. We want things that make sense, not you acting and being so performative. I get as a people, we are very dramatic and very performative, but listen, we should also not get deceived. Yes, I think Tinubu is just being performative. Again, it's excitement and adrenaline from, earning a new position, but it should not be seen as, wow, look at the difference from 8 years. Wow, how impatient are you? Come on. You have to realize that sometimes, a lot of the times actually, when you make decisions, you don't just reap the rewards. You don't see the effects until after some time has gone by. So it's the same thing we should adopt and give Tinubu the chance to do what he wants to do, and then we can judge him 6 months, 9 months, 12 months from now until his final run as president, and then we can see this is what he has done. Because it's, for Buhari, it's like we're comparing 8 years, and with Tinubu we're comparing 3 weeks. Doesn't make sense. Even though Buhari showed from the beginning signs that he was going left, especially with how he was flying out of the country. He would not disclose how ill he would have been. The fact that you're president of a nation and there's a rumor, strong rumors go around, of people thinking that you are dead, and there's a body double in office for you. That is how irrelevant, unaware, and not present Buhari was. And that is a shame. Put what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.